Welcome to A View to a Grill. I'm Johnny, and today is the second episode in my Let's Lose Weight series, where I've set a goal for myself to lose 20 pounds. Today, we're going to be going over some before and after activity stats. I'm also going to be showing you two delicious salsa recipes. The first one is going to be a salsa verde, and the second one will be a salsa roja. You're going to love both of these because they are a ton on flavor and light on calories. At the very end of the video, we're going to see if I gained or lost weight, and I'm also going to show you some before and after body shots. One thing I do want to say is that I am not a nutritionist or weight loss expert, just a little short fat guy who's trying to lose some weight. For this diet, I am doing a simple calorie bank. Basically, I eat whatever I want as long as I stay below 2,000 calories. Also, don't claim that my calculations are extremely accurate. They're accurate enough for me. If you want to see my initial baseline stats, check out episode 1 of this series. Now let's review some before and after activity stats. I had a weekly step goal of me averaging more than 7,000 steps a day per week. Now last week I averaged 8,311 steps a day, and this week was a successful week. I averaged 8,397 steps a day. Now as far as exercise, you remember last week in episode 1, well, I don't exercise at all. As a matter of fact, I hate to exercise. I don't like it, and I'm really pushing myself to do that. I set a goal that this week I would at least come up with some type of exercise plan, and I've done that. If you watch my regular grilling videos, you know that I use the Golden's Cast Iron Kamado quite a bit on my channel. Well, Golden's Cast Iron also makes dumbbells and kettlebells. What I'm going to do is make an order. I'm going to head on over to the Golden's Cast Iron website, and the first thing I'm going to order is the Workout Starter Bundle. That comes with weights 5 through 20 and an 8 kg kettlebell. I'm going to also order the 25 and 30 pound dumbbells and one additional 12 kg kettlebell. I'm also going to order some exercise cards, one for the dumbbell set and one for the kettlebell set. Now week 1 I did pretty well. I averaged 1,817.9 calories a day in that week. For week 2, I managed to stay under my average of 2,000 calories a day for a week. But for 2 of those days, you can see here that one day I went over that at 2,017 calories. There was also another day when I went to 2,311 calories a day. Let's get into those salsa recipes where they're a ton of flavor and light on calories. We'll be doing 2 recipes today. We're going to be doing the salsa verde, and the other one is going to be a salsa roja. In order to make both of these salsas, we're going to need tomatillos, jalapenos, garlic, onion, cilantro, and lime juice. The only difference between the recipes are red tomatoes. To start, we're just going to need to take that paper off of the tomatillos. For the garlic, all we're going to do is spray that with a little olive oil, and you can see that I have it set in my cast iron garlic roaster. I have the Golden's Cast Iron Kamado set up for 2-zone cooking, where the left side is the hot zone and the right side is the cool zone. To start with, all we're going to do is put the garlic on the cool side of the Golden's Cast Iron Kamado. 15 minutes later, I'll go ahead and move that cast iron garlic roaster over to the corner of the hot side, and we're just going to start roasting our vegetables. We'll put the onion down and the jalapenos down, and we're just going to keep those jalapenos moving until they get to a nice roasted color. Once they've reached this point, we're going to move them from the hot side to the cool side. Next, we'll leave the onion right where it is, and then do the same thing to the tomatillos. We're just going to roast them until they get to a color we like, and move them over from the hot side to the cool side. Now we're going to get the red tomatoes down and check on our onion. It looks good, so we'll move that over now and then continue roasting the tomatoes until they get nice and toasty. Then we'll move those over to the cool side as well. Now, after about 5 minutes, we're going to open the Kamado, and now all of our vegetables have softened. We're going to go ahead and get them off of the Golden's cast iron Kamado, but we're going to leave the garlic on the cool side of the Kamado. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is take the jalapenos and de-seed the jalapenos. We're going to leave the char on the jalapenos. Next, I'll take the core out of the tomatillos. I'll cut the onion in half. We'll go ahead and take the core out of the red tomatoes as well and cut our limes in half. Now we'll go ahead and go back to the Kamado and remove our garlic. And take a look at this garlic. This is exactly the color I was going for. I have a bowl blender that I'm going to mix all of this into. If you need one of these bowl blenders for yourself, check out the link below. We're going to get all of those ingredients into the blender in no particular order. I'll squeeze a whole lime into the bowl. 2 large pinches of salt in as well. Then I'll get 3 jalapenos and throw those in. I'll quarter that onion and throw that in. Take a whole pot of garlic and squeeze the garlic into the bowl. And then I'll get the tomatillos in. And then finally we'll get some of that cilantro, tear it up, and just put it right on top. Once everything is in, we'll hit the blender and blend that to a consistency you like. Now I'll get that poured into a bowl and give it a taste test. And you already knew that tomatillo salsa is fantastic. And now let's put together the salsa roja. I'm throwing in the jalapenos, squeezing in the juice of 1 lime. Next, I'll get the onions cut and throw those in. I'll squeeze in the other pod of garlic, cut our tomato in half, put 2 of them in. Next, a generous helping of salt. And then I'm going to pulse the blender just to make some additional room in there. Once I have that done, I can cut the other 2 tomatoes in half and put them in. And then we'll just give that a pulse. And then we'll get our cilantro, tear that up, put it right in on top, and blend to a consistency that you like. If you want it thinner, blend it more. If you want it thicker, blend it less. I like mine thick. Check out this chip. That salsa just stays right where it is. Delicious. Now there you have 2 totally delicious bowls of salsa. Now let's check out this week's results on the diet. Did I gain any weight? If you remember, my starting weight for this whole series, 207.8 pounds. I had a first week weight loss of 3.6 pounds. Now here's my weight for the second week, 203.2 pounds, which means I lost a whole pound for my second week, which is a series weight loss of 4.6 pounds. So I've almost lost my goal weight in the first 2 weeks of this series. Now this is future Johnny talking to you, and well, you know, we have our ups and downs in our weight loss journey. What does 4.6 pounds look like when you're losing weight? Maybe my t-shirt is a little looser in this front shot. I don't know. You be the judge. Let me know in the comments below. Here's a side view. Maybe a little bit of difference. If I had to say there's a difference, I'd say it was negligible at most. And here's the other side. The only reason you may be able to tell that I lost weight is that you can see the additional wrinkles in my t-shirt. Otherwise, I'm pretty much looking the same. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead, take a minute, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching a View to a Grill. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, y'all.